Good morning! We've arrived at Lake Bohinj and we slept here tonight. I'll show you our spot of the night. We found this spot at Park4Night on the app, and there's just a ski station that goes all the way up there. It took us a while to get here yesterday. We got here quite late just because we found that the main road that goes from Tolmin to here was closed, and so we had to do another hour of road. And it's a shame because I think that road was really nice, but it was night so I couldn't see anything. It was coasting another river, but we got to see an owl. Oh, there's some nice camper van. We got to see a huge massive owl and 2 deers and a little cub. Are you ready to go? You sure? There's a nice little spot. I think we're gonna move there tonight. There's already another little van. So we've been walking for half an hour, and it turns out that the waterfall is quite a little further away than I thought. So we're going back to the van and we're gonna drive up there. But we are getting some glorious weather. It was supposed to rain today, and look at this. It's sun all over. Just look at that handsome little van. Wow. Oh, it keeps pulling me and I'm sleeping. So we went up the waterfall and it's really pretty. You can't get quite that close to it. There's like a gate because it's quite dangerous to get to where the water is. But yeah, it was nice. And again, because it's off season, the entrance where the tickets was closed, and so we didn't have to pay for parking or for the entrance. I think it's €5 for the parking, and I'm not sure of how much for the entrance to get to the path. But yeah, again, if you want to visit Slovenia and not spend much, then you should definitely come before the high season starts. So yesterday we were here in Tolmin, and then we went all the way up to the Savica waterfall. Then this afternoon we're going to explore the lake, and then tomorrow morning I think we're going to go up to Bled. If I had more time, I heard that this area near Trenta is really beautiful, so if I ever come back, I think I'll spend some time there. We drove back to the lake, and as soon as we arrived we had an episode of a nap attack, and so we slept for the last 2 hours. But it's fine because we had a look around the lake and there was quite a few people having their lunch on the shore, so hopefully now everybody's gone and we can have a nice walk on the shore. Let's go! You ready to go, Odi? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bohinj Lake. What did he? It's getting quite chilly, so I think we're just gonna head back to the van, cook something, and then maybe edit those videos. I don't think I have enough footage to make daily vlogs, but oh well, I tried. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! So we just arrived in Bled. After an hour of search for a park, we finally found something for €5 until 9. So we have about 6 hours to tour the lake, and the plan was to go for a little kayaking tour, but it's starting to rain, so I don't know, I packed it up and we'll see if the weather collaborates. Well, that was a little bit of an adventure. Me and Odie are totally soaked. There's wet stuff everywhere. So we went into Bled, and I didn't film any of it because it was raining heavily and I didn't want to get the camera out. And I thought, we're gonna walk to the town because there's a nice little path that coasts the lake. And if it stops raining, then we're gonna inflate the packraft and go for a little paddle. Of course, it didn't stop raining, so we got to the town, which is about, I don't know, 2 miles from here, from where I parked. And it rained, and so I thought, okay, we're gonna go for coffee, and so hopefully it will stop raining. And so we had a coffee, it didn't stop raining. We had another coffee, it didn't stop raining. But by then the caffeine hit in, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna go for a packraft anyway, for a paddle anyway, because we are already wet, and who cares? And so we came back and we boarded our packraft, and as soon as we put it on the lake, it started raining even more heavily, and so I was really paddling fast to get back to the van, and luckily it took less with the packraft than if we were walking, because we just went like straight instead of going, you know, coasting the lake. So yeah, that was a little adventure. I think we're gonna drive away just so we can get some heat up and dry a little bit of those clothes. In a few days I will be in France at my grandparents', so I will have access to a washing machine, and so I will dry the clothes there if they're not dry by then. If I knew that I would be on the road for a little more and I had clothes to dry, then I would just go to the laundromat. In fact, if I ever need to wash anything, I check the weather first, because it takes for ages to dry anything in the van, and if I'm around the city, then I will go to a laundromat. It's much easier and fast and hassle-free. But yeah, that's that. Apart from the rain, Bled is very lovely. Of course it is quite touristy, so even though it's low season and it's raining, there were quite a few buses full of, I think, Asian people mostly coming, and so there's a lot of bars and, you know, souvenir shops, and parking is like it's difficult to find. Most places charge you 10 to 20 euro a day, and most places do not allow any camper van to stay. Some roads even say like no access to camper vans, so you can't even pass through that road. So I've used again the Park 4 Night app to find this spot. This is not sponsored, I just really like that app, especially when visiting more, you know, known places. So for me, 1 day is more than enough. Maybe if it was sunny I would have stayed longer, but again, I'm not willing to pay, you know, £20 a day for parking. Oh, one thing that happened is that we've lost Odie's lead. When I think I was inflating the packraft, I think I've left it on the floor, and then I just left, and I really need the lead. So I think we're gonna drive back to where we boarded to see if we can find it. If not, I'll need to buy a new one because I don't have any rope or anything that I could tie. Yeah, let's hope we can find it.